Some people say that Portugal has some of the best seafood in the world.
So fatty, so flavorful, delicious.
Why do so many chefs and food experts say Portugal has some of the best seafood in the world? This tray right here says it all. Today, we're in Matosinhos, a port city just outside Porto, Portugal. We're going to visit the local market and try a couple of the top seafood restaurants.
Really full of flavor and complexity. Oh, get that inside.
Will the seafood live up to its name?
Oh, wow. Outstanding squid.
Hey everyone, good morning. It's Mark Wiens. I'm with Ricardo this morning from Taste Porto, and we are in, how do you pronounce?
Matosinhos.
Matosinhos.
Yeah.
And this is the main port that caters to Porto and maybe all of northern Portugal?
Yeah, a little bit. There's a few ports
Okay.
up here, but this is one that's probably the most important.
And especially famous for seafood.
Yes, and that's what we're going to explore today. This is the central market. It gets its supplies directly from the port right beyond the corner. And it's clearly divided into different things. So fish, it's their forte here. And then vegetables here on the right side that come from areas from the north of Porto.
Quite an impressive structure with the half-dome shape of the roof. The fish market, all the fresh seafood, and then I love just how open it is, how much natural light is coming in through all of the windows on the top of the roof. But it's really bright, really clean, just really well maintained. We're just walking around a little bit the market, the fresh catch of the day, variety of fish, shellfish, gooseneck barnacles, some razor clams, some Portuguese clams. We are just quickly now browsing through the upstairs of the market where you get all your fresh vegetables, fruits, just the abundance of what Portugal has. This one is the legendary, the piri piri. After the market, we're just taking a quick walk on the beach to see the ocean and see the coast. The waves are just crashing in, pretty choppy water, but really beautiful. And it's really surprising actually how many people are surfing, people learning how to surf, people playing on the beach, football game happening, nice environment, extremely wide beach, but it's extremely cold. Here in Matosinhos, there's an entire neighborhood which is pretty much dedicated to seafood restaurants. And people from Porto, when they want to eat seafood, this is where they come. There's grills lined up, there's restaurants. Everybody has their favorite seafood restaurant, and we're starting off with one of the best.
See?
Oh, this is a turbot?
Yes,
Yeah.
Turbot? Okay. Oh, this one is the John Dory.
Sangari.
4G.
So they have all the fresh fish here at the front, so you could choose specifically fish. This restaurant is known for their fish, so we're just, all right, we've got a fresh turbot. It's gonna go directly onto the grill. Oh, that's a beauty. Turbot, one of the great fish of the world to eat. The other one is porgy. Directly outside, the grills are going. So here's our turbot, okay. Oh, nice butterfly cut so it lays flat on the grill. Perfect. Nice sprinkle of rock salt. And then that goes directly onto the fire, and as soon as he puts it on the fire, I mean, you can hear that crackle just from I think that's from the salt, which is reacting with the flames. That crackle, those are on the grill. Oh, yes. Fish, we'll also get some of the fresh squid. So all of the seafood is here. And actually, they grill it fresh right outside and then bring it in directly. So we're gonna begin with the turbot. Oh man, you can see how oily, how fatty, one of the premium of all fish. So pure. Turbot just has such a meatiness to it, and then such an incredible oiliness to it. So rich, so fatty, so flavorful. Even the way that it's grilled over the fire, just with that rock salt to kind of seal in the juiciness in the oils, and that just crackles, giving it a saltiness as well, but just sealing in the natural flavor of that fish.
And the best thing, it doesn't have fish bones.
Yeah. No, sir.
I know some.
Okay. The oily butteriness, just the pure naturalness. Yeah, it's a real treat to have freshly grilled turbot like that. Okay, I think we should try the squid next. You can see the outside of the squid, how it's caramelized almost, totally crispified, slightly charred. Oh, it's fork tender squid. Oh yeah. And so it is scorched on that hot fire, which sort of dehydrates the skin of that squid, keeping the inside moist and juicy. It's so smoky. It's really, really good. Has such a great texture to it. Not rubbery or chewy, but a perfect, just kind of bounciness to it.
Flavors going on here.
Yes.
And you look at it and you wouldn't say so, but there's a few things going on here that are beyond description, in my opinion.
So smoky. That drizzle of olive oil keeps it hydrated. And then you've got the crunch of the onions. Then moving on to the squid eye. And this is one of the best parts of the squid here, the tentacles. Really crispy at the tips. Then it almost gets like milky and creamy as you go down to the head, to the center there. Wow, it's outstanding squid. Okay, and then we've got the last fish here. What did you say the name of this fish is?
The porgy.
The porgy.
So my parents are probably now very proud of me because I learned how to do this over the years. Believe it or not, I was not a fish lover when I was growing up.
Okay.
And now, so let's do it like they did, like to see the inside.
Oh, up for the next fish. Another outstanding fish. Really meaty, totally different texture from the turbot. Not quite as oily, but fish really firm flesh. Neutral taste, clean.
It's interesting that you don't even feel the salt. All of the salt that they put on top, you
Yeah.
don't feel it here.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, that crust that you see that is very brownish on top is actually protecting the fish and keeping all the moisture in.
So is that the main point of the salt, to protect the fish?
It's also to season it a little bit.
Okay,
but it protects actually.
In comparison to the amount that they add.
Yeah.
Just the way that thick layer of rock salt just does, it really protects the skin as it grills over that raging hot fire. And then I also got the little bit of the collar of that fish, which is nicely crispified as well from that grill. Oh yeah. Crispy, oily. That's so good.
And here, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think everything is definitely good. The turbot is one of the best. And the squid is also really impressive here. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You know that matosinhos has now the title of the best fish in the world?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
So they have a thing that's the best fish in the world. And actually, Anthony Bourdain, when he was here, said that he ate seafood throughout the world.
Yeah.
And this was the best place where you could get it. So,
Amazing. Amazing. And Ricardo heard that. You heard that firsthand from Anthony Bourdain, right?
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't think anybody could argue with that.
No.
Just the pureness of the seafood is unbelievable. Oh, that was an incredible, mostly a fish-based meal. That was delicious, but then next up we're going to more of a, maybe more of a higher-end seafood restaurant where that's especially known for their shellfish. And conveniently, it's located right around the corner. So tell me about this place, Ricardo.
I don't know what to tell you. It's like, I know that we're going to eat a lot of this, a lot of shellfish going on here. So sea urchin over there, elks, clams, then of course shrimp over here, crabs, lobster, and I'm already suffering because I will need to eat all of this, which is a good thing. It's good news for me. And of course, we're going to have gooseneck barnacles.
Oh, yes.
That is a thing that we need to have.
That's a must.
Mostly by the respect that we should give to the people that get us.
Yes.
For us, it's a very dangerous job, actually. So, and this is ocean on a shell. So you're eating it and it's unbelievable.
Tough decisions, but we've decided to get a selection of the shellfish. And then there's two signature dishes here that we absolutely can't miss, and we're getting both of them. Definitely a gourmet, higher-end seafood restaurant. Really nice. You could see the quality of the seafood that they have here. They do have a selection of fish, but mainly they specialize in the shellfish with oysters and clams and whelks and shrimp, gooseneck barnacles. They have some massive crabs. They have some local lobsters as well. So we're just getting our order together, but it's a really nice, very nice restaurant. Amazing.
And there's a typical clams
Okay.
Portuguese way.
All right.
They are made with olive oil, garlic, and coriander. Nothing else.
Awesome.
Here we have different sauces. Regular mayonnaise, chili mayonnaise. We call it this molho verde. It's made with onion, parsley, olive oil, and vinegar and salt. And this is the vinegar with onion for the oysters, if you like, and soy sauce for the sea urchins.
Okay. Thank you. That is amazing. Amazing. That's a huge platter. He managed to fill up every last bit of that platter with seafood. Everything that you see in this cabinet is just neatly arranged. That is one of the most beautiful, spectacular seafood trays that you'll ever see. Oh man, I'm excited. Before we eat, we're just getting a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the seafood tanks. This is where they're premium. They have the greatest quality of Portuguese seafood all available here. Oh, these are those runs, okay, that are in the lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These are from our coast.
Look at the color of those. I've never seen colored like that. What are these types of crab? Is it a...
It's bull crab.
Oh, okay.
And you have the spider crab over there.
How many kilos are these?
Yeah, this one is perhaps 2.5 kilos.
Okay. So muscular.
Yeah, they're very, very strong.
Very strong, yeah. Oh, a king crab. Is it a king crab?
Yeah.
And a king crab. The blue lobster?
We call it that one the crayfish, not lobster.
Oh, okay. So these are crayfish. Okay.
Plus,
Oh, okay. All right, that's a spider crab.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is a lobster.
Or spiny lobster, they call it.
Spiny lobster,
because
yep.
The head has the spines.
What a selection. The best seafood. If Andre wants to eat, here it is. Wow, wow, wow. Obrigado. Thank you.
I look like a baby now.
You need a bib.
Yeah.
Oh, obrigado. Happy to put on a bib for this. Ricardo,
Okay.
this is one of the most beautiful trays.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on here.
Of seafood that you'll ever see in your life. This is truly why chefs around the world, food lovers around the world have considered Portugal to be the greatest seafood country on earth. And this, I think, this tray right here says it all.
Yeah, it does. And I think we should start actually with the clams
Okay,
because the
let's do
clams
it.
are warm and this is something special. So olive oil, butter, garlic, and a bit of coriander on top. This is a recipe coming already from the 19th century from a guy called Bouillon Pato.
I'm gonna put that garlic into the shell and then just suck it directly out of that.
I think we are both finger lickers, so
I think we are.
yeah. So
Oh, oh wow. Oh, that's good. Oh, they're so sweet. The garlic. Such a simple recipe, but perfect. Oh, the juiciness. The parsley. There's that coriander in there. And just a light olive oil, which just gives it some body.
a good quality olive oil makes a big difference here.
Oh, those are spectacular. Wow, that's good.
You feel some acidity of the olive oil also on the background?
Just the light flavor of the lemon as well. That is delicious. Absolutely spectacular.
I could drink this
Yeah.
on a daily basis. The juices.
I agree.
Where should we start? Gooseneck barnacles. Independence, and then
The
twist.
twist,
Pull.
and you eat that center section.
Yeah.
Gooseneck barnacles, a Portuguese delicacy, and the only other time I've ever had it in my life was when I went to Lisbon like 7 or 8 years ago. But I've never seen this anywhere else. It's a Portuguese delicacy. Oh, wow. That is just purely the flavor of the sea. But it's not even overpowering, actually. It's kind of
No, it's
like a perfect brininess of the salt water. A nice texture.
Then you have to the aftertaste. It will stay in your mouth for quite some time.
Okay, yeah. Just the brininess of it, but really clean tasting, so fresh. Gooseneck barnacles. They look like alien claws, but taste pure happiness.
Maybe we can try
Try some of the
our
shrimp.
tiny shrimp. So
So pop off that head.
suck the head, the brains, and then
Man. Okay, and then I did eat.
a lot of eggs over here.
Nice, okay. And you can see these shrimp also have like red stripes in them as well.
Yeah.
These are the local shrimp from Porto.
Yes. The literal translation to this, when you ask ask them in a restaurant, is the coastal shrimp.
Okay.
Camarão da costa.
Okay, and here we go. Oh. Wow. Oh man. So sweet. It's almost like candy sweet. We can come back for the claws, but we'll first tear off the head. Oh, look at that inside. Tear off the head, we'll come back for the head. But then for the body, crack it like this. It's kind of sharp, but you don't need any tools usually. You just squeeze it. Yeah, you squeeze it like that. And then you can pop open the hole. Yeah, there we go. Revealing the meat on the inside. And this should just pop out, actually. Yes. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that is unbelievably sweet.
At the same time, there's a lot of flavor here. Not just sweetness. There's something else going
There's a
on.
nuttiness.
Yeah.
It has a nuttiness to it as well. And a little bit of that saltwater sea flavor as well. That's extraordinary. And then inside of that head, plenty of goodies to explore as well. And the claws. You can actually kind of tear it all apart. Get all of that. It's almost milky. Almost has
Yeah?
a milkiness to it. Oh, inside the head, you really taste the brininess of that salt water. So it's like a sea snail.
Yeah, it's from his family. With a different assortment of things that we have here to torture seafood, we're going to use number 3, that is this one. So what you do is it's like a hook, and then you're going to dig in deep, and then start pulling.
Yes.
Eventually, it is going to come out.
Whoa.
Come on, come on.
And it keeps on coming. Oh, so do you eat that whole hard thing?
No.
Okay, and then take out the hard thing?
No.
All right.
In the south of Portugal, they actually do seafood rice only with this, and it's
Oh, wow.
incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, all these tools make it very convenient for eating all the seafood. Come on. Oh man. Like the nuttiness of that. Nutty, great texture to it. Just slightly, just has a good like chewiness to it. Just really full of flavor and complexity. Delicious. Oh, we're actually doing well. I think we could move on to the crab. I know it's a Portuguese thing how they mix up the head
So,
butter and
usually-
tamale.
And they do a little bit.
Bread inside of it too.
Yeah, just a little bit, just to give some consistency, or else it will be very mushy. And then, of course, we are in the north of Portugal, a little bit of parsley to make it even. And of course, there's seasoning, but that's always a secret.
Okay.
Can be spicy or not, it depends. When you start eating that, you will never stop. Because it's like you did.
So addictive.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna try that next.
More?
That's good.
I know you already, so go ahead.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So it's the tamale of the crab mixed up into a paste, perfect for toast or in toasting. Oh wow.
This was a foodgasm.
You had a moment.
Yeah, but like
You had a moment to yourself right
shut
there.
down completely.
That was a gasm.
Wow.
That is something spectacular.
Honestly, one of the best I ever had.
That is
My brain
unbelievable.
completely shut down. And maybe it's because of the last few days eating. I don't know, but wow.
Man, that's good. And then just the right amount of seasoning, the right texture, the complexity of that crab. I would say that the crab roe always has that complexity of a little bit of bitterness as well, but a bit of sweetness that just brings everything together. And then that mixture. What a way to glorify a crab head. Oh. Wow. That is.
I have no words anymore.
Yeah, that's truly unbelievable. Let's move into the body of that crab.
Someone needs to do it.
the claw.
So. Oh
Nice. Nice
My
claws.
my! Look at the size of this one.
Beautiful. Oh, with moving right along to the the crab body, the claw. Oh, cooked perfectly. Just so stringy and sweet. This is no doubt one of the greatest fresh seafood trays I've ever had. Let's move into the spiny lobster.
Yeah, it is.
With the roe too. Look at the way that just peels out. And actually you can use that lobster to just kind of dip it in that tomoli head butter at the bottom there. Oh. Firm. Dipping with that tomoli. Head butter is incredible. And the eggs. Yeah, and then you scrape off some of that orange lobster caviar, the eggs, scrape it off, put it onto your bite. That is a bite. Oh, oh man. That's insane. Man, that lobster, so firm, very muscular, and just incredible flavor. We haven't even had the main courses yet. And this is one of the great seafood meals of my life.
I'm sad for you. You reach the top
Hey.
and you're like,
I know where Portugal is now. Oh, I might try that. Oyster. I'm gonna try a little bit of the shallot vinaigrette on the oyster. Moving right along. Oyster time.
It's loose.
Yep.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Ricardo's second moment. Oh,
Stop torturing me.
I'm actually on a little bit of a seafood high right now. I'm like, wow, I'm out of my mind a little bit from the seafood. Oh, that is good. So good.
This is
Have any explanation? It's
No.
just perfect.
what I find crazy. There's people that will never get the chance of having this because it's raw and comes directly from a shell. It's not steamed wherever, and there's so much flavor. It's an explosion of things. It's not about the texture. It's mostly about what you get in your mouth. It's
Yeah.
like I won't. Well, I'll wait a little bit until I have my sea urchin, but I need the rest because my brain is completely collapsing now with all the information.
Man, yeah, I'm reaching that overdose state of seafood where you're just giggly and happy about everything.
And it's not about wine, no.
No, it's
It
all
is
about the
not.
seafood. Yes. And that brings us right along to the sea urchin. One of the greatest bites of the sea. But yeah, so two different types of sea urchin? Or same, just
I think the same, but different colors.
There
I don't
he
know-
is.
I know nothing about the sea urchin. I know how to
Yes.
eat it.
Like this.
It came just in the
Andre.
right moment.
I came just in the right moment.
welcome.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome.
hey, look. Is this the appetizers? You look tired.
Sit here.
I'll sit here.
Yeah. Sit here for a second. Give me some rest. You stay.
Is this a tag
Hey,
team show?
you guys are not allowed to swap. You're both joining. You're both joining.
Yeah, we are. One thing you need
Yes.
to taste is that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
I'm a
is
big fan of
unbelievable.
Oh man, you have. Oh, there's a gift here. I love this.
Ricardo had a full mental breakdown with that bite.
On camera
Yes, we did capture it on camera.
was
He was about to lose his mind. Let's try the sea urchin.
They're definitely in season.
Oh man,
So fresh.
it's so nutty.
Oh,
Almost like peanut butter nuttiness.
and then you get that ocean kick right at the end.
Yes.
It's
Oh man,
damn.
so delicate too, and totally like just dissolves in your mouth.
Wow.
Kind of just disappears to nothing.
Yeah.
But just leaving that
But it leaves
coating
you
of
that
flavor.
long, lingering aftertaste. It's just gorgeous.
Man, just like
Wow.
a cup of ice cream. Okay, and that sea urchin, I think we've tried everything on the giganormous seafood tray. From here, I mean, we haven't even gotten to the main courses yet. Now we'll be starting on the main courses. Ooh. One of their signature main dishes here is the salt crust baked sea bass. So the sea bass looks like it's stuffed with some lemon, covered in a mountain of salt. And the salt is not to be eaten. That's just for the baking process and also to sear in the juices of the sea bass as it bakes. And then they ignite it on fire, and then he peels it back, and then revealing the juicy flesh of that sea bass. That looks incredible. Oh, he peels back the skin. It's so juicy on the inside.
I guess veggies.
Yes. So all of that orange color is coming from the head or the roe of that lobster?
So they use the broth made from shellfish.
Okay.
The heads.
Okay. Wow.
So it's all natural, but no saffron.
It's all just from the tamale or the heads of those shellfish?
Yeah, the signature, their own signature broth.
Intensifica, mas distrai.
And then the other main course is the crayfish rice, which it is also like a type of lobster. And then there's rice in it, the broth made with a combination of shellfish, with a combination of the tamale, just all mixed within that yellow color. Oh man, that looks so good.
Liga muito bem com os arrozes.
So olive oil on the fish, the Portuguese way. Main course time. That was an impressive display for the sea bass as well.
Ninguém mais faz.
Que bombas é que filmaste hoje?
Oh,
Gotta love this.
yeah.
You gotta love this.
Oh man. That fish, so pure and melts in your mouth.
It's just so juicy. So
And after the chaos that we got with the seafood before, this is actually comforting because it's like, okay.
The silky texture of it.
The thing, it's exactly that. It's just so juicy inside. It's unreal.
A little bit of that salt marinates through to the flesh, but not overly salty, just perfectly.
No, you can still feel.
From that mountain of salt. And just the fragrance of that olive oil, a little bit of like extra like drizzle on top. The vegetables. Oh, some really stringy string beans and peppers and
I think
cabbage.
this is my napkin.
Okay.
Yours is over there.
Wow. That is truly as pure as fish gets. Then moving on to the crayfish rice. It's almost like a rice stew. Pieces of the crayfish or the lobster in here. A little drizzle of the piri piri chili oil. Goes perfect with rice dishes. Oh, okay.
The piri piri.
The piri piri. Oh, wow. That sauce.
Wait,
The piri piri is amazing.
it just climbs on up.
Yeah, it kind of went to the back of my throat a little bit with the fumes of it. Oh, that's beautiful. That feels so good. Burns going down. That seafood broth. It's almost like a bisque. That broth.
Yeah.
It's like a seafood bisque. Oh, so rich. You can taste all of the buttery juices of the shellfish and the heads of the prawns and the heads of the crayfish. Then you get pieces of the lobster, which is so sweet. That is a spectacular rice dish. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, with that is a thing. That is definitely a
Just
thing.
got you?
Yeah.
No, no.
It's like,
No, it takes a second. It takes a second to kick in.
yeah, I was like,
And then you're like,
oh, damn, it kicked in.
My throat is closed.
yeah. It has fumes.
What was it?
Some fire. and so much flavor.
But it's a good fire. It's
I love it. I love it. Yes. We have some of their homemade, house-made piri piri to bring home. Oh, their piri piri is incredible. I can honestly say that's one of the greatest seafood meals I've had. Extremely highly recommended. And that was a demonstration of why they call Portugal the greatest seafood country on earth. And that was just unbelievable. I want to say a huge, huge thank you to my friend Andre, to Ricardo for taking me around. They're from Taste of Porto, and they do the best. You'll be in the best hands if you take a tour with them in Porto. So definitely extremely highly recommended, and I'll have their information in the description box below. But thanks again for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos.